And then you're going to see the war of words, that the Arabs are now supporting the Palestinians with weapons. And there's terrorism coming from the Arab world, and it is threatening to Israel. Then Israel will say, this is casus bellum. This is justification for us to launch the attack that they've already planned, pre-planned.
Egypt, where protesters stormed the Israeli embassy in Cairo on Friday after the deaths of 5 soldiers on the Israeli border a few weeks ago.
It is Israel's goal to keep Egypt in line. However, with the killing of 5 Egyptian police and the protesters sacking the Israeli embassy in Cairo, that is coming into question.
Of course, Israel boards the flotilla going to Gaza, and of course, 9 people died on board, over 30 were shot.
It all started long ago, but we can focus back 1 year when Israel murdered 9 Turkish citizens in an act of piracy, peace activists on an aid ship heading for Gaza. Aid ships heading for Gaza now get a military escort from the Turkish Navy, and Turkey's president is heading for Gaza and Egypt right now to slap Israel down. A year ago, Israel believed Turkey would always be controlled because of their desire to join the European Union. Now that dream is considered hopeless. Who would want to join it anyway? The EU is broke, falling apart and toothless. Turkey, instead, is an economic powerhouse, outdistancing all but Germany in technology, productivity and science. Turkey also has a huge army, a mobile army and a military tradition of relentlessness and, to be truthful, cruelty.
I'll just give you an update from Turkey. I'm standing outside the Israeli consulate and there are hundreds of people here gathered in protest and in prayer.
Türkiye olarak bu işin peşini bırakmayacağız. Türkiye yeni yetme köksüz bir devlet değildir. Türkiye ile aşık atmaya, Türkiye'nin sabrını test etmeye kalkmamalı. Etrafına istikrarsızlık yayan bir çıban başı ol. Artık sizin bu yalanlarınızdan bıktık. Bıktık.
Relations between Turkey and Israel will never become normal again.
A hero to many on the streets, Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan arrives at the Arab League to appeal to the Arab world's foreign policy makers. A warm welcome awaited the man known for his strong opposition towards Israel, and he did not disappoint. Describing what he called Israeli impunity, Erdogan was blunt.
Israel has to apologize, and Israel must compensate the families of the martyrs, and it also must end its blockade on Gaza Strip.
His visit to Egypt comes as both countries are engaged in diplomatic disputes with Israel.
Prime Minister said in Parliament today that the next flotilla will very likely be accompanied by a Turkish warship. What will you do? What will you do?
I don't think this is serious.
What will you do?
Sir, I don't think it's serious.
Of course it's serious. Of course it is serious. This is an incredibly serious situation. This could result in major warfare.
English, I don't speak English, but I very love Israel and Turkey. Fuck off, Turkey. You speak bullshit.
Message for the Turkish people?
Yeah, go to hell!
Kardeşlerim, İhvani, Abdülhamit'ten Selahaddinlere selam getirdim. Türkiye'de 70 milyon Abdülhamit var. Hepsi sizin yanınızda. في تركيا هناك 70 مليون سلطان عبد الحميد وكلهم معكم. Biz buradayız. Türkiye'deyiz. Mısır'dayız. Suriye'deyiz. Onların bombaları var. Nükleer silahları var. Kimyasal silahları var. Ama bizim yüreğimiz var. Cesaretimiz var. Allah'tan başkasından korkmamamız var. Eğer bu ateşkes olmasaydı İstanbul, Ankara, Diyarbakır, tüm Türkiye katledildi. La Türkiye tahiyyat ve min hamatil abiyyat. Ey cennetin çocukları, size sesleniyoruz. Yalnız değilsiniz. Biz sizi çok seviyoruz. Ben buradan tüm İslam dünyasının liderlerine sesleniyorum. Filistin'in yanında olmayan tahtlar sağlanacaktır. Derler, Tayyip Erdoğan gibi olsun isteyecek bütün İslam halkları. Allah'ın koruduğu, meleklerin yardım ettiği Filistinli kardeşi. Elimizden gelse sizi buradan alır İstanbul'a götürürüz. İstanbul'u buraya getirir. Bu bombaların altına kendimiz gireriz. Allahu Ekber! Allahu Ekber! Eğer bu ambargo kalkmazsa bütün İslam dünyası Gazze'ye gelecek, yürüyüş yapacak. Bunu bütün alem bilsin. وَلْيَعْلَمِ الْعَالَمْ كُلُّهُ أَنَّهُ إِذَا لَمْ يُرْفَعِ الْحِصَارَ عَنْ غَزَّةَ فَأَنَّ كُلُّ مُسْلِمِي الْعَالَمِ سيتحركون ليدخلوا غزة أجمعين بإذن الله.
Turkey's army is more than a match for Israel, not even close. Turkey is also a relentless enemy, one Israel will be too stupid to apologize to, too stupid to make reparations to, and will depend on its nuclear arsenal and friends in the US for protection.